Oh, hello. Oh. Are you here to answer a question, or do you have questions for me?
Did I hear?
He? Excuse me. Listen. Hasn't spotted me, though. One of the others brought up an... You're welcome. It's a little concerning. Earning that, well, if you count the 8th, I guess there's 3 powers at play now. Main powers at play. Well, you, SAO, and 1 rogue agent. The others just seem to be a neutral at the moment, but... well, that can change. I think the measure cuts would probably be the hardest to sway either way.
What's next?
Strikes me as a true neutral type to,
Good. And now we,
not inclined. That means that he's not inclined towards the community or the individual, and nor is he inclined to selfishness or selflessness. It's from a game. Yeah. The 8th. Someone brought up the idea that perhaps Seseo might be trying to protect us in his own way. Safety of the herd and all that. Still don't like what he's doing, though. Yeah. So, this 8th, he's drawn to people who are extraordinary in one aspect or another. Right? Standouts. The tall poppies. So to speak. So, as I remember, yes. Yeah. So, he said... I like that image.
Get down.
So, someone said that, well, he... you said that he's consumed other...
Right? Next in HQ.
Daimons before.
And what's the
What does he do if humans captured his interest? Eh? Because I'm getting some creepy collector vibes off of him. And I don't really like it. Plus, I'm worried about his interest in Kit. Sends them into the woods? For what? I mean... to hunt or something? Or... yes. Elaborate. Are they hunting? Are they hunting living things out there? Like, you know, squirrels, birds? Or is he hunting through them? What? And this is a little concerning to me because it's every I do a little bow. I know how to bow hunt, and nothing big, just rabbits. But still, that's hunting. So that makes me a little worried that I might be unintentionally appealing to him. I'm just doing it to get food for some of the other kids. You know, the ones who are true Red Acre runaways. I mean, we can only smuggle out so much food, but so I try and supplement it with snares and fishing. He likes to get close. Yeah, more like a cat, I guess. Sees violence as intimacy. Well, I remember reading somewhere that in criminal profiling, stabbing when a victim is stabbed, it's usually someone very close to them. So is it something like that? That kind of intimacy? If it is, eep. That's a little messed up. I am not close to him, guesses. Right. Well, that's all we can do. However, we all need hosts. Oh boy. Kit seems a little squeamish about blood. Brave as she may be. I'm not sure she'll take too well to being a host for the 8th. On the other hand, well, I've always had a taste for horror flicks. You may like to scare candidates, but if you did not select some, right? How would he hunt? He would die out. He needs you. If I could take the heat off a kid, I would. I honestly like being scared a bit. Back home, I was. The other kids called me the junior adrenaline junkie. I might not have been able to do things like skydive or anything, but I tried to. But I would, you know, do all kinds of risky stuff. And watch all kinds of scary movies. Yes, thrill of the ancient jungle. Right. Hunting. While also worrying about being hunted. It is in all of you, and so, us too. Right. And some of us are a bit more in tune with... It's just that some of us are a bit more in tune with that than others. On the subject of hunting, I've been trying to either locate a bigger bow or figure out how to make one. I'm thinking locating one would be better. Then I could just figure out how to shoot it. Then maybe I could, you know, really get it. Get to work on getting food for some of the other kids. Sometimes it's really tough getting food out to them. The adults, they watch the pantries. At least pretty closely these days. Disappearing food and all that is making them suspicious. And, well, you have a clan mentality. My one, that had value in any era. Yeah. Aside from my adrenaline junkie tendencies, I've always been kind of the big sister. If we did something that got us in trouble, I'd usually try to take the most of the heat. Because, well, frankly, usually I was the instigator. It was my idea. Go easy on Tom and Bill. It was my idea. Yeah, it was my idea to go poking around the river, or despite how high it's flowing. I remember. Yeah. You found me for a reason. I'm the rebel, but I like to think I'm the responsible. I'm also responsible for my actions. That's something my dad taught me. Do what you like, but be ready to take the consequences when they come. It's important. I guess that's one of the reasons why sometimes I just like to go off on my own. Because then I don't have to worry so much about other people getting caught up in my mistakes. Of course, that doesn't mean I don't appreciate a little help. Another one of the reasons why I miss my dad so much is the fact that, well, prior to Red Acre, if something went badly to the point where an adult needed to get involved, my first reaction was never, my dad is going to kill me. It was always, I need to get my dad. He will know. He's going to know what to do, what we need to do. And now it's kind of the opposite. And I miss our old dynamic. Yes, Red Acre perverts everything. Well, hopefully... Blackwater, our time ends. Goodbye, then. Please excuse me. Right on time. They start to block me. Uh-oh. Well, too bad for them. They're a little... The longer we speak, infuriating. Well, too bad for them. They're kind of closing the barn door after the horses left. Goodbye. Talk to you later, I guess.